Hello everyone, and thanks for stopping by to Scrap and Craft with Terry. Today I'm going to make some fold down waterfall pockets, and it's a pretty easy project. And one of my subscribers shared Ann Kenlin's video to me, and so I want to thank Judy for that. And I had previously seen Ann and Purita Damon do this, and I thought when I seen the videos that I really wanted to do it, but kind of got set aside. So when Judy shared Ann's video, I thought, well, it's better time than any to do it now. So she shared it to me the other day. So that's what we're going to do today for our video. So I'm going to do 2 sets with music paper and 2 sets, and I'm going to do 1 set with music paper and 1 set with scrapbook paper. So I'm going to start out with this piece of music paper. Now this is almost 9 inches wide, 12 inches long, and what you're going to do is you're going to fold it so you can make a tube. Now I scored mine so I wouldn't have to worry about it not being even. You just want to make for sure that one side overlaps the other so you can make a tube. Now I scored this at 2 1/4 and 6 1/2. So then you just fold it over, add a little bit of glue on the outside and glue it down. I already have mine glued, so I'm going to set this aside, and we'll go ahead with this. So I have them glued, and it just makes a tube. So see, you have a tube in here, and that makes your pockets. So now when you do this, you're going to have your 2 pieces of page, your book page, whatever you're using, and you're going to want to kind of stagger them in a waterfall style and try to make sure that each one is a little bit lower than the other one. I'm sure it doesn't have to be perfect, but you know, try to keep them about the same. And then down here on the bottom, we have to hook these together. Now, you can see, I don't know if you can see this or not, there's another score line there. And with this one, I kind of had to mess around and fold and refold to get my stuff straight. So after you get these put together, you just want to kind of flatten them down some. Make your creases, and then we have to put these together, so we're just going to sew them. Now you could sew them on your sewing machine. I think Ann did a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, so that's what we're going to do, and it generally doesn't take long. I'm just going to hold these together with a couple paper clips so they don't slide all over the place. I actually started this video and had to restart it again because I messed up on a couple spots, which is why I already have these done. But I don't really, I edit my videos, but I don't really take something that I did wrong out. I prefer to stop my video and then go back, but nah, it wasn't working out right today, so. All right, so I made my 3 holes, so I'm just gonna go into the center. So I just thought on this one I was going to go ahead, even though I had most of it started, I would just redo the video. It's It's better that way. And then I'll go back into my other hole again. And then we'll just make sure that we pull these tight. Tight on the outside. I just thought this was a pretty cool pocket setup. Okay. And then I'm just going to cut these off short. Now I already inked my thumb notches, and I used Potter's Clay because I like that color brown. Now you can go down through, I might just go down through later, you know, and ink each side because I like this color, and that'll just give it some more life, but I'm not going to do that right now. All right, so we have these sewn together, so that makes our waterfall, and you can see where I folded that one wrong. So now I'm just going to decorate it up a little bit, and these will work great in any journal. You could make them a little bit smaller. Now, Anne said she made one that was small, but it just didn't seem like there was a whole lot of room. So I don't want to overly decorate these. I just want to put a little bit of something on each one. And seeing how this paper, well, I don't know. Maybe I should just ink around these just a little tiny bit. Let me see how it looks. Yeah, I will. So let me ink these and I'll be right back. Okay. So anyway, I didn't want to overly decorate these. I just wanted to add a little bit of decoration on the front of them. Well, on each pocket. You can decorate them, you know, however you would like. I really liked these muted colors for this music paper. Now on the back, you can add like plain paper where you can journal on it. I have to figure out, I think this one goes next. I have to figure out where I wanted to put my flowers. But anyways, on the back, you could put plain paper so you can journal on it, or you can use the back flaps if you wanted to add photos or something like that. And depending on what your paper is, you know, if it's not really dark and you can see when you write on it, you can just journal on the paper that's there. I think that's pretty. And then I think on this one, I'm just going to add these two little flowers together. So I just barely inked like the edges. I didn't want to do in there or anything like that. And when it comes to fussy cutting, I don't do intricate fussy cutting because I guess I don't have the patience for it. And I really don't mind seeing white around stuff. So there's that one, and that's pretty. And then we have this one. And I'm going to put this flower down here. Hopefully, yep, you're in view. So I'm going to put the flower down first. Let me see, I don't think there's a right way and a wrong way. Just put that there. And you can add a word to it. You could add phrases, anything like that. You could take these and, you know, decorate them a little bit, and then when you get ready to use them, you could finish your decorations. Okay, so I think that's pretty. So let's see. I don't have tags that are long enough to go in the back pocket, you know, to go all the way to the bottom. But there's lots of room in these pockets where you can put more than one tag. I just think that these are really, really pretty. Such a good idea. So there's that one. And then this one would take a really, really long one. And there's that one. So how pretty is that? You could add lace across them. Okay. So let's go on to the next one. So this one is just scrapbook paper, and I already glued it. Like I said, I started the video, but now when I punched my thumb notches, I didn't get them centered. So we just have wiggly wobbly thumb notches, but that's quite all right. And you can do these. I think Ann did a couple with 2 different color scrapbook papers. This one luckily had a design at the top, and it was just plain at the bottom. So I could alternate these to make every other one that design. So that worked out well. So we're going to go ahead, and I already inked these thumb notches probably on the book page. I'll go back especially, but I probably will on both of them. I will probably go back and ink the sides. It will probably make it just look a little better. I just don't want to waste the video on inking. Okay, so I don't know if this is long enough, but we're going to go with it and see. So I'll just punch that hole and that hole and that hole. Might just barely be enough thread to do this. But now when you're putting them together, you want to try to keep them even on your sides. Oh yeah, we'll have enough thread. And then when you come through, you want to make sure that one string is on one side and one is on the other side. And then just make sure they're tight. Pull your threads so they're tight. And then we'll just tie this one in a little knot. Sorry I didn't go through the whole process of gluing them and everything, but right about now, because I I think I was like 10 or 12 minutes into the other video. Now it's starting to turn into a long video, even though you're not going to see that part. So now we'll fold this up. And I like this, every other one is that design. Okay, so now on this we're going to put some flowers. Not sure if I wanted this one or this one. I think this one is the front and this one is here. Yes, that's what it is. So I just lightly inked around the edges of these flowers. I was glad Judy sent me Anne's video because I really like doing pockets. Then we're just going to have a long skinny flower in the jar. I think that's pretty. And again on this, you know, on the back of your pockets, now probably on this paper with an ink pen or something, you could go ahead and journal on there. Okay, I'm going to have this long skinny flower, and then I'm going to have this down here next to it, just to add a little something extra on the long page. And that'll go up there. So I think them are pretty. Okay. So then again we have our pockets that you can fit all kinds of stuff in. These are tags from previous videos, so if you haven't seen them, go back and look them up. Goes in there, and that one will go in there. Okay, everybody. So that's going to be my video for today. Check out Anne's channel also. She does a lot of pretty cool stuff on her channel. And then you can see that this one here is a little bit longer than this one here, so it just depends on, you know, how you do your folds and maybe how long your paper is. So, okay. Give me a thumbs up if you like my video and check out my other ones. And I hope everyone has a wonderful day and happy crafting. Bye for now.